And let's inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale everything out through the nose. Do that one more time. And then inhale together, and let's chant Om once together. Just keeping the eyes closed, just set a higher intention for the practice today. Maybe offering the practice up to someone else. Then inhale deeply through the nose, fill up the lungs, feel how expansive you are. Exhale everything out through the nose, feel how expansive you are. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level and start making short exhales through the nose. Kapalabhati is a rajasic kriya. It heats up the body. It also makes you more aware of the breath. And a kriya means action, but usually that action is attached to a cleaning out of or getting rid of. So start to slow the exhales down and exhale everything out all the way to the bottom. Engage Mula Bandha, lift up at the pelvic floor, keep that lift. Then connect to your even inhales and exhales. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale, open the eyes, come onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. And let's just start the practice out with a few cat-cows. So on the inhale, allow the abdomen to drop, lift the chin away from the chest. And then on the exhale, push the floor away, round the upper back, bring the chin to the chest, and pull the navel toward the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Then inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat. And on the next inhale, come to a neutral spine. So you're not arching, nor are you dropping. And extend the right foot back behind you. Put the right toes on the ground. Just find the balance there. Then lift the right foot off the floor. Pull the right toes back toward the hips, dorsiflexing the foot. Put a little weight into your right hand. Then extend your left arm alongside the left ear and balance. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then gently place the left hand down as you place the right knee down. And extend the left leg back. Push through the left heel. Drop the left hip even with the right. Lift the left foot off the floor, pushing through the left heel. Then put weight in your left hand. Reach your right arm alongside your right ear. And just balance here. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently put the right hand down, placing the left knee down. Tuck the toes under. Push the seat back to the heels, reaching the arms forward. Then press into the hands, slowly start to lift the knees up, coming into down dog. Now you remember in down dog, you don't have to lock the knees. There can be a little softness in the knees. Your arms are really pushing the earth away from you, extending through the outside flank of the body. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On your inhale, move the shoulders forward, coming into a plank. As you come into a plank, push the earth away from you and look at the wall in front of you. Exhale 1. Really activating the core. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up, go back to a downward facing dog. Just soften the knees slowly. Start to walk the feet toward the hands, keeping the feet about hips width distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Shift a little bit more weight into the hands if there's a lot of weight in the heels. And fold and just bend the elbows, kind of going into a deep uttanasana or forward fold. Breathing into the back of the hamstrings. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Now if you're bending your knees, you might want to use blocks. Exhale 5. Now lift the head and chest. Bring the left hand onto the floor right underneath the nose. You don't want to do this with bent knees. Put weight into your left hand. Lift your right arm up and twist. Look over the right shoulder. And here again, if you're bending the knees or you're like crumpling to get down to the ground, put blocks underneath the hands, lifting the earth up to you. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently bring the right hand down. Place the right hand directly underneath your nose. And then lift the left arm up and twist and look over the left shoulder. Here again, you don't want to bend the right knee to get there. If you're bending the right knee, you might want to use a block. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Gently lower the left hand down. Just soften the knees. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together. Press out with the forearm. Squeeze in with the knees. A little yogi squat. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then just place the hands on the floor. Lift the hips. And then step or heel toe the feet together. And then soften the knees. Just slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up to a standing position. And come to the front of the mat to Tadasana. We'll practice some Surya Namaskars just to keep warming up the body. On the inhale, extend the arms up toward the sky, Urdhva. Then exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana, pressing palms down. Inhale, soften the knees, step right foot all the way back. Exhale, pushing through the right heel. Inhale, lifting the torso up in a high lunge. And then exhale, hands down and step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank, look forward at the wall in front of you. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog and stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, pushing through your left heel. Inhale, lifting the torso up, coming into a high lunge. Then exhale, hands down to the floor, step left foot next to the right and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms toward the sky. Then exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana, pressing palms down. Inhale, soften the knees, left foot steps back, long lunge. Exhale, push through left heel, find the balance. Inhale, lift torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down, stepping back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, look at the wall in front of you. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog, stay. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward in between the hands. Then exhale, pushing through the right heel. Inhale, lifting torso up into a high lunge again. Exhale, hands down to the blocks and step the right foot next to the left and fold over the legs into a Uttanasana. Inhale, rising up, extending the arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana. We're going to do that again. I'm going to add on to it though. On the inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, folding over legs. Inhale, soften knees, right foot steps all the way back. Exhale, pushing through right heel. Inhale, lifting torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down and step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, look forward. Exhale, bend the elbows 2 inches like a push-up chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog and stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lightly start to step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, push through the left heel. Inhale with control, lift the torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth and step the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, fold over legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, left foot steps all the way back. Exhale, pushing through left heel. Inhale, lifting torso up. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, look forward. And then exhale, bend elbows, chaturanga, slow chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, come forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, stepping the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, pushing through the right heel. Inhale, lifting torso up. Exhale, hands down, stepping right foot next to the left and fold over the legs. Inhale, lift up, extend arms. And exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees and lift the arms up, Utkatasana. Then exhale, twist over to the right, bringing the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh, looking over the right shoulder, awkward twist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center, lift the torso up, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Then exhale with bent knees, put your hands down and then extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, lift torso up. And then exhale, twisting over to the left. The right arm comes on the outside of the left thigh and you're looking over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, try to keep the knees together. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll come back to center. Awkward seat. Exhale, put hands down. Extend the legs. Uttanasana. Now inhale, soften the knees. I'm going to call this a little different. Shift weight into your right foot. Step your left foot all the way back into a lunge. Turn your left heel down and come up into a warrior 1. And stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, opening arms and hips. Inhale, reaching over to the right, keeping space between the rib and the hip. Place the right hand down, lift the left arm up. Triangle Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lifting all the way up to stand. Exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2, and stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the right leg 1 breath. Then exhale, bend the right knee, put the right hand down inside the right foot. And exhale, lift the left arm straight up into the air. 1 straight line from wrist to wrist. Kind of move your right hip back toward the inner left ankle. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, gently place the left hand down. Now walk both the hands over to the left, rotating on your heels, coming to a straddle forward fold. Probably different people will be facing different directions. That's okay. Inhale, lift the head and chest. And then exhale, fold. Walk the hands back. Bring the crown of the head toward the floor. The crown of the head may or may not touch the floor. Doesn't really matter. What matters is that you're engaging through the full foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest, walk the hands forward a little bit. Now, bend the right knee and bring the right knee to the floor underneath your right hip. Left leg is extended out to the side. For gate, on your inhale, lift the torso up so your shoulders are over the hips. Reach your arms up toward the sky. Reach over with your left hand. Grab your right wrist, because you should be on your right knee. Or grab the wrist with the knee on, whichever knee's on the floor. Then lift up through the side of the body. And then exhale, side bend over to the extended leg side. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, lifting back up. Release the wrist. Now, place the hands on the floor in front of you. Tuck the left toes under and step back to a downward facing dog. Good. On the inhale, you're going to step your left foot forward in between the hands. Then turn the right heel down and come up into warrior 1 on the left side. And stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, opening the arms and hips to the side. Inhale, reaching to the left, pull right hip back. Left hand down, right arm lifts up. Looking at right thumb, triangle. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Pressing the feet, coming up, stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, rebend left knee, place left hand down inside the left foot. Inhale, right arm reaches up toward the sky, extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, place the right hand down. As you place the right hand down, walk the hands over to the right, coming into your second straddle forward fold. Yep. Then lift the head and chest. Reach out, grab the big toes in yogi toe lock. Then exhale, fold, bending the elbows out to the side, bringing the crown of the head toward the floor. It may meet, it may not. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest, letting go of the toes. Then exhale, bend the left knee, bring the left knee to the floor underneath the left hip. Lift the torso up with the shoulders over the hips. Reach your arms up toward along the sky. Reach over with the right hand, grab the left wrist, give the left arm a little pull, and exhale, side stretch over to the right. Gate seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale. Lift the shoulders up, release the wrist. Start to take the hands back to the front of the mat. Come onto the ball of the right foot and just step back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, come forward to a plank. Bring the feet together, big toes and heels touch. Then come onto the right hand, outside of the right foot, lift the left arm up, just for a little balance here. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, good everybody. Exhale, 3. Inhale, gently come out to a plank. And then come onto the left hand, outside of the left foot, balance on that hand. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Then inhale, come forward to a plank. And this time, drop to the knees. Bend the elbows. Bring the chest and the chin to the floor. Ashtanga Namaskar. Resetting the shoulders. Pressing the hands. Slide forward, cobra. And then exhale. Come back. Placing the seat on the heels. Reaching the arms forward. And lift the torso up. And from here, we're going to start in our yin style practice, right? Where we'll stay in things. Anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Whoo! But you should be nice and warmed after a Rajasic. So today, here's what I want you to do. Take your 2 blocks. And you have some choices. I like to put at least a little blanket underneath my forehead. Okay? So I'm going to put a blanket kind of in front of me, about right there. Now I'm going to put my forearms on the blocks. And I'm going to bring my knees as wide as my mat. And I'm going to come down into a child seat. My goal in this child seat is actually to try to open up the front of the shoulders and the chest. My mic is in the way. Hold on. So I want to rest the forearms on the blocks, allow the forehead to come down, and I may feel a little tension and stretch in the scapula, in the back, because I'm actually stretching the front of the chest and the armpits, but the contraction I'm going to feel in the back. And here, just breathe. Now, if this child seat is really uncomfortable for you, a couple of options. You can always put a little blanket between the calf And the seat, that's also an option. So you have a little cushion there. Then inhale, lift the head and chest. Yep. And take your forearms off the blocks. Just go onto the hands and knees. Okay. And then from here, bring the knees underneath the hips. Bring the left hand to the back of the skull and just twist and look over the left shoulder, kind of opening up the chest. And so, Bob, if you can, keep your knees in line with each other. And yeah, so you're kind of opening up the chest and moving the shoulder down the back. Good. And then just come back, place the left hand down, take your right hand to the back of the head and lift the right armpit up toward the sky. Trying to open the chest up toward the sky. This is going to neutralize everything. And then come back down. Now from here, we're going to keep kind of working on the shoulders just a little bit. I'm going to lay down on my abdomen, and I'm going to bring my arms out to the side like an airplane, and I'm going to press the left palm down. I'm going to roll over to the left side. I'm going to take my right foot behind me, and I'm going to bend my right elbow and put my right hand down. So as I put my right hand down, my left ear can come to the floor. And I'll feel a stretch in the front of the left shoulder. slowly start to roll back onto the abdomen. Extend the right arm out. And turn the face over so that you're on your right cheek. Then reaching the right arm out to the side, roll over onto the right side and step the left foot behind you. And you can place the left hand on the ground. And here again, target area is going to be right in the front of the right shoulder. And slowly start to roll back onto the abdomen. Extend the left arm out. And then just place the hands next to the chest. Lift the chest, lift the hips. And just come back into a child seat, just neutralizing the shoulder for a second. And from here, lift the torso up. And let's take a blanket. Do a blanket today. I'm going to take my blanket. And I'm going to roll it up. Like I'm going camping with it. I'm going to put the roll edge on the bottom like you're baking, like you're doing a jelly roll. And then I'm going to lay down. What I want to do is I want to get my cranial off the little roll. So my head is on the floor behind it. And I can bend my knees and bring my feet together and allow the arms to go out to the side where my palm's facing upward. Here again, I'm still kind of targeting shoulders. This puts us a little bit of a back bend. But I'm now kind of still targeting the front of the shoulder, trying to get the chest to open up a little bit. Just a few more seconds here. And then lift the knees up. Allow the knees to go over to one side, kind of come off your blanket. Lift the hips up. Then move the blanket off the side. And then we're going to take that one. I always go to sleep on that one. It's very relaxing. We're going to neutralize the back. So I want to have 2 blocks, one on each side, and then bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. But then allow the knees to come over to the left and extend the right arm out. Your left hand can come onto your right outer thigh, but take a block in your right hand. And then allow the weight of the block just to kind of encourage the shoulder to come all the way down. And let your left hand kind of encourage the knees to come down. So that little bit of weight of the block in the hand just really helps with the twist. Then slowly start to bring the knees back into center. Give the knees a little hug with both hands. Just try to lengthen the lower back into the earth. And then allow both the knees to come over to the right. And here, your right hand can come on the outside of the left thigh. And encourage the knees to come down. And then put a block in your left hand. And just allow the weight of the block to kind of help encourage the shoulder of the left side down. And then look over the left shoulder. few more seconds here. And come back to the midline. Bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And then bring the soles of the feet toward the sky. Reach out. Grab the outside of the feet and just bring the knees on either side of the rib cage. If the hips are lifting up, try to pull the belly button down toward the spine. That will lengthen the lower back, instead of kind of doing a contraction in the abdomen. Kind of try to lengthen. It's such a good asana because it really helps with the hip flexors. The hip flexors are tight. And slowly start to release the feet. Bring the knees into the chest. Give the knees one more hug. And then place the feet on the floor. And you can either take your rolled up blanket or your bolster and put it underneath the calves. And then lay down, and we'll move into Yoga Nidra, transitioning out of this tamasic energy into more sattvic energy. Yoga Nidra is really yoga sleep. So it's different from Shavasana in that it's a beginning of a meditation. So just consciously lay the body onto the floor. Notice where it's touching the floor, where it's not touching the floor. And becoming consciously aware of the toes, tell the toes to relax in a conscious way. Becoming consciously aware of the soles of the feet, tell the soles of the feet to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the ankles, tell the ankles to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the shins, tell the shins to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the knees. Tell the knees to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the thighs, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. Tell the thighs to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the hips. Tell the hips to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the lower back. Tell the lower back to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the abdomen. Tell the abdomen to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the chest. Tell the chest to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the upper back. Tell the upper back to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the fingers. Tell the fingers to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the inside of the hand. Tell the inside of the hand to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the wrist. Tell the wrist to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the forearm. Tell the forearms to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the elbows. Tell the elbows to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Tell the biceps and the triceps to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the shoulders. Tell the shoulders to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the space in between the shoulders and the neck, the trapezoid. Tell the trapezoid to soften and relax. Becoming consciously aware of the throat. Tell the throat to relax. Becoming consciously aware of the face, the mask of identity. Allow the face to soften and relax. Becoming consciously aware of the top of the head. Allow the top of the head to relax. Becoming consciously aware of even the hairs on the head. Allow the hairs on the head to soften and relax. Becoming consciously aware of the entire body from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Tell yourself the whole body is relaxed in a conscious way. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, consciously make movements with the fingers and the toes. And stretch the arms overhead. Stretching the arms and legs in opposite directions like you're waking up. Stretch the right side more than the left. Stretch the left side more than the right. Stretch both sides. And then bend the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And slowly roll over to the right side. Just stay there on a fetal position for a second. No need to rush up. And then pressing the left palm into the earth in front of you, lift the torso up. Come to a seated position. You sit on the bolster. You can sit on your blanket. You can sit on a block. Maybe just raise the hips a little higher than the knees. And we're going to practice some pranayama. That pranayama is just going to lead us into some meditation time. In fact, I'm going to give you a breathing technique that is perfect for meditation. So you'll just apply it during your meditation. We're going to do a 6-count inhale through the nose, followed by a 12-count exhale through the nose. Simple. So your exhale is twice as long as your inhale. When we move into meditation, you can count the breath on your own, or you can apply a mantra, and I'll give you a mantra. And that mantra will allow it to happen naturally, that the inhale will be twice as short, or the exhale will be twice as short as the inhale. So standing up, close the eyes. Your palms can rest on the thighs with your palms facing upward or downward. You can even bring the index finger and the tip of the thumb to touch in chin mudra. All those are perfectly fine. Just take a moment and notice the breath as it enters the body at the tip of the nose. Notice how it's cool as it enters the body. And then as you exhale, notice how the breath is warm as it leaves at the tip of the nose. And then on the next inhale, slowly start to inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling twice as slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now continue that rhythm of breathing on your own. You can do one or two things. You can count the breath yourself internally, or you can apply the mantra Om Namah Shivaya. So Om on the inhale, and then as you exhale, Namah Shivaya. Om on the inhale, and let the inhale last the full duration of Om, and exhale, Namah Shivaya on your own. Inhaling deeply, exhaling everything out. Inhaling for the sound of Om. Om. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, and bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachers and teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachers and teachings yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day. I think that idea of Mother's Day, it's about creative energy, really, the energy of creation. So anybody can be a mother. Bob creates beautiful websites over there, so he's a mother himself. He did work in. He worked. He was, but he works as a retoucher for photographers and ad agencies and. Thank you, Manice.